Hello everybody, this is Tour Guy and I'm here to talk to you about Xur for the weekend of January 27th to the 29th, 2017. Let's take a look. Xur is by the Vanguard Mentors. So just follow this path and you'll see him shortly.
Titan survey data requested by Vanguard.
Alright, let's see what he's got.
Similar.
This week, the Legacy Engram is for leg armor. So once again, this is a year 1 random leg armor item at year 1 power levels. This is mostly for collectors. For the most part, I would recommend players simply play the game to obtain the year 2 and year 3 leg armor exotics. Moving on, the Glasshouse. This is a Titan exotic helmet which increases the duration of Blessing and Light and Weapons of Light. However, this isn't very useful. Bottom line here is most Guardians will simply re-enter the bubble to refresh the buff. So the only thing this really grants, practically for most Guardians, is a little bit of extra time if you refresh right before the bubble ends. Very much not worth it. It also has a lousy roll, so this is primarily for players who want to collect everything. This is not an item which I would spend my strange coins on this week. The Graviton Forfeit. Now, this is a excellent hunter exotic which grants Shade Step, which is one of the best perks in the Night Stalker subclass, for free. It also happens to have a very good roll, 110 out of 111. It is a green tier 12 capable, 99% item. So I do recommend this if you're a hunter and you like to play Night Stalker in PvP. The only downside to the Graviton Forfeit in PvP is simply that that glowing faceplate does attract the target sensor really well. You know, so people see what they're aiming at when they're going for the headshots. But if you're using the evade, it shouldn't be a problem. So I would pick these up. This is an A class, A tier exotic. Moving on, we have the Claws of Ahamkara for the Warlock. Now these have a lousy roll. They are 81 out of a possible 99. And so they are red. They are not tier 12, and they will keep you from reaching tier 12, even if everything else you have is perfect. However, these are really good exotics. A lot of people who use Warlocks for close quarters combat, especially in PvP, love these. They're not the meta right now, but because by the time you get close enough to be using your melee shotguns, but they're still an excellent exotic, probably a B+ or an A-, and that's really because of the meta. If the meta changes, these could be solid A+ exotics. So I would recommend picking one of these up and re-rolling it with some glass needles if you don't have it. Moving on, the weapon of the week is the highlight, actually, for me, the Zhalo Supercell. This is the only exotic primary weapon that has an element in year 3, so far at any rate. And it's really a lot of fun to use. Even if you're not an auto rifle user, this weapon is a delight. It's an A+. In addition to being an arc primary, it also will chain lightning to enemies, so it can create an area of effect against mobs. And it will reload, and double kills will reload the weapon and return some super energy. So it's really a lot of fun to use, and it's really, when you have arc burn on the Nightfall or the heroic strike, it really synergizes really well. So definitely pick this up. It's an A+ in many activities in the game. It's not an S tier weapon in any activity, but it's a lot of fun. But if you have small arms on your and arc burn, it does mean the highest damage output for your Guardian. Moving on to the Curios, we have the Plasma Drive, which is a little bit blue. We have the Emerald Coil, which is a little bit green. We have 3 heavy ammo synthesis for the price of 1 strange coin, and we have the slightly better deal of 10 heavy ammo synthesis for 3 strange coins. We have 3 of coins for their usual price, 7 strange coins for 5 3 of coins, and we have glass needles, which are unchanged in their price. We have the bad deal of 2 strange coins for 1 mode of light, and the good deal of 7 strange coins for an exotic shard. For my money, I usually, if you're short on shards, I would rather get an armor piece. That way it'll go into your exotic kiosk and just dismantle it. You'll get the exotic shard, or you can upgrade it. I wouldn't upgrade armor, and gain another exotic shard. But if you're short on strange coins, I won't be buying any exotic shards this week. I'll probably buy an armor piece and dismantle it. But that's going to do it for this week. I hope this video helped some of you. Please tell your fellow Guardians. Spreading the word is the best way to help support the channel. Comments also help immensely, even if you're just commenting to support the channel. Please subscribe and like to help encourage me to make more. Follow me on Twitter at the address on screen, @TierGaia. And you can also find me on Twitch, Twitch TV/TierGaia. I can't say this enough. Viewers make the stream. Thanks again, and I'll see you Starside Guardians.